So I said this league gonna take some time to try to rebuild. You don't rush the rebuild. It's only our second season, so my team went up and down. We'll take this movie.
The Miners will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Defensively, you'll take...
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing something, and then I was like, man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I was doing something. I was reading something. I was reading something at that moment. It was something that I was doing, and I thought maybe they say something like you could borrow it for 5 years, and I say for 5 years. Oh shit! But I'm not gonna be no big loan. No, let's tell them to just cancel it. I mean, tell them that didn't want it. I was just looking into something. That's all.
You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards.
And there's nothing, dog. Just let it go. Let it go. It's nothing. I just looking into something, and then I'm like, never mind. Because I don't have a phone number. That's why.
This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened.
Call from your phone. Yeah, I did something. doing something. That means I'm saying I wanted to see what's going on at the take. Okay. Can't call nobody. But I can't call him. So.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff to Johnson. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run off.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it 3rd and short, 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it. Does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
Bought a little time, lets it go. The quick out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be a 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running to the left. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first.
And if I could kick like that on another game, I've been different. Damn, you slugging it on kick again? Like, nah, that's not. My kick on my head, good. Like this set is this set is perfect.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and his crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Manuel. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone.
You need that other side kicking a little bit of accuracy. Like, that shit's supposed to be like 26 something. I don't think
going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guarantee.
Yeah, sir, defense.
Down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
You know, when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going in the ball.
And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Makes the quick grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They get him stopped at the big gain. Has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Picked off. That's the threat. Bringing it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse.
Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do, great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's McBride. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hands.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Give to the back. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. Past the 45. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's slaying angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
From the 30-yard line on first down. To the air, it's McBride. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. They'll give it to Johnson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. At the 20, he's got space. Nice.
It's starting to go.
They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Yeah.
It's first down from the 11.
Yes, I'm okay. You okay?
Looking downfield, first down. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had...
And it's in there for a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
What, Chloe? What?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Utep has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together.
What is it? What is it? One more drink? And then water? Huh? No, no. What's up on that? That? Come on. Come on that.
Make something happen on this side of the football.
We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. Drop stepping back. It's clear. A little screen to the running back. Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Miners line up to punt it away. Put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Leaves it with the back. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big jump, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for the wise move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it, caught the defense off guard.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's McBride. Throws to the tight end. He's striped downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy. It puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
We're at a 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
You go to sleep. All right, let's take a nap.
Now on 1st and 10 from 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're not into threes. They want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Here's 1st and goal and a touchdown here. Might look this thing out of reach. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Rotlier. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Caught close to the marker. It's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Miners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Makes the grab. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rotlier. On target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called here by the defense, and it's the first one they've used this half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. They'll go back to work on offense.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw time running short in the half. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off, and down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth down because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Miners want to pick up their tempo. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The handoff to Johnson. Sweet cut there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Time lets it go. Makes the grab now with a 15-yard pickup.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Trying to set up the screen. Makes his man miss. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Great job, too, by the QB there. holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to pass, it's McBride. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Miners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The give to the back. Looking for more room. Gets it past the marker. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game, right? They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Miners send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th pick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin City limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowout.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's clear. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
To spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. Just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Grab in the backfield. It's Vick. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. The lone back's got it. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to keep the drive alive. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Trying play action. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Utep.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Here comes the offense onto the field again. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
To the air, it's McBride. Unloads it left. Got a man, it's Clark. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Second down coming up. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
He's got it on the run. And he's got a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and his defense will be called on to protect this lead. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Okay.
Defense in press coverage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Smith dropping to pass. Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Torres. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to pound it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utep!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's McBride. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So
there's a live football. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miners. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Guys, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback sneak fumble return for a touchdown, but you see it right there. Great job by the defense, not only getting the stop, but ripping the football out and then taking it all the way back for 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting it up. Turning it on! The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Here's the handoff. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Now on second down.
What? Yes. What's up, man?
They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The ribbon.
They go to the ground.
Late
game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper, this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Manuel.
No better.
Looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys are quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What we talk about all the time. Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So it's a good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Smith wants to throw. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Miners looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. At this point, we got to make something happen. We haven't been doing
Let's be on the trace.
A lot of points and quickly. You've got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Bruce Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Mm.